As the clock strikes midnight and darkness descends, I invite you to step into a realm where reality blurs with the supernatural, where nightmares come alive in the shadows of a haunted apartment. Brace yourself for a spine-chilling journey as I unveil my harrowing experience of spending 6 days in a place where terror lurks around every corner. This is not just a story, it's a descent into madness, a glimpse into a world where nightmares are not confined to sleep, but become your unsettling reality. Greetings, fellow thrill seekers, and welcome to Haunting Harbor TV, your portal to the unknown and the eerie. I am Hamad. Today, I bring you a bone-chilling tale unlike any other, a first-hand account of my own descent into terror as I spent 6 harrowing days in a haunted apartment. This is not a fabricated tale for entertainment. It's a raw and unfiltered experience that will leave you questioning the very fabric of reality. So, gather your courage and join me on this unforgettable journey into the heart of darkness. As I entered the haunting grounds, the first thing that struck me was the eerie ambiance that seemed to seep through every crack and crevice of the old apartment building. Situated in a quiet neighborhood, cloaked in shadows, the building stood tall, its weathered facade bearing the scars of time. Upon stepping inside, a chill ran down my spine as I was greeted by dimly lit corridors that echoed with whispers of forgotten tales. The interior mirrored the exterior's antiquity, with worn-out carpets and peeling wallpaper, adding to the sense of abandonment. Highlighting the ominous atmosphere created by low lighting and decaying furnishings. The apartment itself, though modest in size, exuded a peculiar aura, as if it held secrets long buried in its walls. Each room bore witness to a history untold, with faded photographs and dusty trinkets hinting at lives once lived within these haunted confines. As the days passed and darkness descended, the surroundings took on a more sinister tone, with even the mundane becoming infused with an otherworldly presence. It was in this environment that my journey into the realm of nightmares truly began, leaving an indelible mark on my psyche forever. The apartment I entered was not just a space of bricks and mortar. It held a history steeped in mystery and tragedy, contributing to its chilling reputation among locals. Legend had it that the building was constructed on the site of an old graveyard, with whispers of restless spirits seeking vengeance for their disturbed final resting place. Decades ago, a tragic event unfolded within these walls, forever staining them with sorrow. The story spoke of a family who met a gruesome end under mysterious circumstances, their anguished souls said to roam the corridors in search of closure. Several previous occupants had reported strange occurrences, from inexplicable whispers in the dead of night to objects moving on their own accord. One tenant even claimed to have seen apparitions wandering the halls, their faces twisted in eternal anguish. Local folklore intertwined with real-life tragedies painted a picture of a place where the veil between the living and the dead was thin, where the echoes of past sorrows reverberated through time, earning the apartment its notorious haunted reputation. These stories only fueled my curiosity and apprehension as I embarked on my own journey into the heart of this haunted abode, unsure of what awaited me in the shadows of its haunted history. As I crossed the threshold into the apartment, a chill seemed to settle deep within my bones, sending a shiver down my spine. The air felt heavy, as if laden with the weight of unseen specters lingering in the shadows. every step I took echoed softly, creating an eerie symphony of creaking floorboards and whispered secrets. The first thing that struck me was the silence, not the peaceful kind, but the kind that feels pregnant with anticipation, as if something unseen was holding its breath. The dimly lit hallway stretched out before me like a corridor of forgotten memories, each door seemingly hiding its own ghostly tale. As I explored the rooms, a sense of unease crept over me, like an invisible hand brushing against my skin. Objects seemed to hold a palpable energy, as if they were witnesses to events beyond the realm of the living. The atmosphere was charged with an otherworldly presence, and I couldn't shake the feeling of being watched, even when I was seemingly alone. Strange noises punctuated the stillness, a faint whisper here, a distant thud there, heightening my senses and keeping me on edge. It was as if the very walls of the apartment were alive with secrets, waiting for the right moment to reveal themselves. Despite my initial apprehension, curiosity mingled with fear, urging me to delve deeper into the mysteries that surrounded me. Little did I know that my journey had only just begun, and the true horrors that awaited me in the coming days would surpass anything I could have imagined in those first unsettling moments. As night fell on the first day in the haunted apartment, the atmosphere grew even more ominous, setting the stage for the unsettling events that would unfold. It began innocuously enough, with subtle hints of something amiss lingering in the air like a whisper of warning. The first sign of the supernatural came in the form of inexplicable sounds, a soft scratching at the walls that seemed to come from nowhere and fade just as quickly. At first, I dismissed it as the settling of an old building, but the rhythmic pattern and the unsettling silence that followed left me with a lingering sense of unease. As I settled into bed, hoping to find solace in sleep, my rest was disrupted by whispers that seemed to echo from the dark corners of the room. It was as if unseen entities were engaged in a conversation just beyond my grasp, their words muffled, yet filled with an undeniable urgency. Throughout the night, fleeting shadows danced at the edge of my vision, vanishing whenever I tried to focus on them directly. It was a game of cat and mouse between the tangible and the intangible, leaving me questioning the very nature of reality in that haunted space. These unusual occurrences on the first day were just a glimpse of the supernatural forces at play, a prelude to the terror that would intensify in the days to come. Little did I know that the true horror was yet to reveal itself, lurking in the darkness of that haunted apartment, waiting to ensnare me in its chilling embrace. As each day passed in the haunted apartment, the paranormal activities escalated with a relentless intensity, plunging me deeper into a nightmare realm where reality and the supernatural intertwined in a sinister dance. On the second day, my nights became plagued by vivid nightmares that felt all too real. Dreams of shadowy figures looming over me, their eyes filled with malice, haunted my sleep, leaving me exhausted and anxious upon waking. The line between dreams and reality blurred, with lingering feelings of dread following me throughout the day. As the third day dawned, sleep disturbances became more pronounced. I would awaken in the dead of night, drenched in cold sweat, with the feeling of unseen hands grasping at my throat. The air in the apartment seemed to grow heavier, suffused with an oppressive energy that made every breath a struggle. By the fourth day, I could no longer deny the presence of supernatural entities lurking in the shadows. I would catch glimpses of fleeting apparitions out of the corner of my eye, only for them to vanish when I turned to face them. Whispers echoed through empty rooms, their words indiscernible, yet filled with an undeniable urgency. The fifth day brought a crescendo of terror as the boundaries between the living and the dead blurred further. Objects moved on their own accord. Doors slammed shut with a force that defied natural explanation, and a pervasive sense of being watched followed me everywhere I went within the apartment. By the sixth and final day, I was a shell of my former self, worn down by the relentless onslaught of paranormal activity. Every shadow seemed to hide a malevolent presence, and I longed for the daylight as a reprieve from the haunting darkness that engulfed me. These encounters with the supernatural were not mere figments of imagination. They were visceral experiences that left an indelible mark on my psyche. The 6 days spent in that haunted apartment were a harrowing journey into the depths of fear and the unknown, a testament to the chilling reality of the paranormal that defies rational explanation. As the days in the haunted apartment reached their ominous culmination, a palpable sense of impending doom hung in the air, foreshadowing a chilling revelation that awaited me on the final day. Throughout my stay, whispers of a dark presence grew louder, like a storm gathering strength before unleashing its wrath. Every creak of the floorboards, every flicker of dim light, seemed to herald an approaching confrontation with the supernatural forces that held sway over the apartment. As night fell on the 6th day, a hush descended, setting the stage for a confrontation that had been building since my arrival. Shadows seemed to lengthen and merge, forming shapes that defied logic and reason. The air crackled with a malevolent energy, signaling a pivotal moment in my harrowing journey. Little did I know that the final night would bring a revelation so terrifying, so profound, that it would shatter my perception of reality. The veil between the living and the dead would thin to a whisper, and what I encountered would leave an indelible mark on my soul, forever etched in the annals of paranormal horror. The anticipation of this climactic event, hinted at by the escalating paranormal activities and eerie premonitions, created a suspenseful atmosphere that kept me on edge until the final, fateful moments of my haunting experience in that accursed apartment. On the fateful last night in the haunted apartment, the veil between the realms of the living and the dead grew perilously thin, ushering in a terror unlike anything I had ever experienced before. As the witching hour approached, a deep sense of foreboding settled over me, a feeling that something sinister was about to unfold. The air itself felt charged with an ominous energy, crackling with unseen forces that seemed to toy with my very sanity. It started with subtle disturbances, a chilling whisper in my ear, a cold breath against the nape of my neck, as if unseen entities were testing the limits of their influence. Shadows danced with unnatural fervor, contorting into shapes that defied logic and reason, mocking the frailty of mortal understanding. And then, in a crescendo of horror, it happened. A spectral figure materialized before my eyes, its form twisted and contorted in agony. Its eyes bore into mine with a hollow gaze filled with centuries of anguish and despair. Frozen in terror, I could feel its presence like a weight on my chest, crushing the breath from my lungs. The room grew colder, the walls seemingly closing in as if to trap me in this macabre dance with the unknown. Fear gripped me like icy tendrils, panic rising in my throat like bile as I struggled to comprehend the incomprehensible. Desperation clawed at my mind as I frantically sought a way to escape this nightmare, this convergence of the living and the dead. Every instinct screamed at me to flee, yet I was paralyzed, held captive by the sheer terror of the supernatural revelation unfolding before me. In that harrowing moment, time seemed to stand still, suspended in a maelstrom of fear and disbelief. It was a confrontation with the unknown, a brush with the beyond that left me shaken to the core, forever marked by the haunting specter of that final, terrifying night in the haunted apartment. As I reflect on the harrowing experience of living in that haunted apartment for 6 agonizing days, the psychological impact is profound and lasting. The encounter with the supernatural forces lurking within those walls has left an indelible mark on my psyche, reshaping my understanding of the world and the unseen forces that dwell within it. One of the most profound lessons I learned from this ordeal is the fragility of our perceived reality. The thin veil between the mundane and the supernatural can be breached, revealing a realm of terror and mystery that defies rational explanation. The experience has taught me to approach the unknown with humility and caution, acknowledging that there are forces beyond our comprehension that can influence our lives in profound ways. Furthermore, the constant state of fear and unease during my stay in the haunted apartment has sharpened my awareness of subtle cues and sensations. I've become more attuned to the nuances of my surroundings, recognizing that there may be hidden truths and energies that elude our ordinary senses. Psychologically, the encounter has also sparked a deep curiosity and fascination with the paranormal. Rather than dismissing such phenomena as mere superstition, I now approach them with a desire to explore and understand. The experience has opened my mind to the complexities of human perception and the mysteries that still await discovery in the vast unknown. In essence, while the experience was terrifying and traumatic, it has also been transformative. It has challenged my preconceptions, expanded my awareness, and ignited a thirst for knowledge that extends beyond the boundaries of the known world. I carry with me not just the memories of fear, but also a newfound respect for the enigmatic forces that shape our reality. As I conclude this harrowing journey of living in a haunted apartment for 6 days, the echoes of fear and unease linger in the air, reminding us of the thin veil between our world and the realm of the unknown. My experience was a chilling descent into a reality where nightmares come alive, where the whispers of the past intertwine with the present in haunting ways. From unexplained sounds and apparitions to vivid nightmares and inexplicable phenomena, each day brought me closer to the heart of terror lurking within those haunted walls. As you reflect on this journey with me, I invite you to consider the shadows that dwell in the corners of your own perception. The line between what we know and what we fear is often blurred, and perhaps it is in that ambiguity that true understanding awaits. May this tale of horror serve as a reminder that the unknown is both terrifying and alluring, beckoning us to explore its depths while treading cautiously in its shadowy embrace. Thank you for joining me on this unsettling expedition into the paranormal. Remember to stay vigilant, for you never know what may lurk in the darkness, waiting to be discovered or waiting to discover you. As we draw the curtains on this bone-chilling journey through the haunted realms, I urge you, dear viewers, to share your own encounters with the paranormal in the comments below. Your stories of eerie experiences, ghostly sightings, and unexplained phenomena add depth to our collective understanding of the supernatural. If this journey into the unknown has left you craving more spine-tingling tales and hair-raising adventures, then consider subscribing to our channel. We delve deep into the mysteries of the paranormal, exploring haunted locations, investigating ghostly legends, and unraveling the secrets of the unexplained. By subscribing, you not only stay updated on our latest spooky content, but also become part of a community of thrill seekers and paranormal enthusiasts. Together, we'll continue to peel back the layers of the unknown, embracing the fear and fascination that come with exploring the shadows of our world. So, share your stories, hit that subscribe button, and join us on our next terrifying adventure. Remember, in the realm of the paranormal, the truth is often stranger than fiction. Stay curious, stay brave, and may the spirits watch over you, or perhaps watch you from the shadows. As we come to the end of this spine-chilling journey, I want to extend a special invitation to all our viewers. If this video has sent shivers down your spine or left you questioning the boundaries of the unknown, then please consider showing your support in a few simple ways. Firstly, don't forget to smash that like button if you enjoyed the video and found it thrilling. Your likes let us know that you're hungry for more eerie content and help us reach a wider audience of fellow thrill seekers. Secondly, I encourage you to drop a comment down below and share your thoughts, reactions, or even your own spooky experiences. Your comments not only contribute to the conversation, but also create a vibrant community of paranormal enthusiasts. Lastly, sharing is caring. If you know someone who loves a good scare or is fascinated by the supernatural, share this video with them. Together, we can grow our community and continue to explore the mysteries of the haunted realms. Your support means the world to us, and by liking, commenting, and sharing, you help us in our quest to unravel the secrets of the paranormal. Thank you for being part of our journey, and until next time, stay curious, stay brave, and keep exploring the unknown.